we're going to do a definitive video, which is better, which has the best point, which hasn't got the best point, which things should be added to each one, etc., to make it, the perfect software. And we'll just jump straight into it. So first off, I want to talk about the pricing. Now you can go over to the Portrait Pro website and purchase the standard version for, at the moment, just under £50, which is probably about $70, $65, something like that. You can also get the Portrait Pro Max version for £134.95. Do you need that? That's down to you. Now, my personal, if I didn't have this software given to me, I would probably just stick with the £49.95, the basic version, because I don't need to work on raw files, and I don't need to have any batch editing, that sort of thing. So again, the 24 version at £49.95 would do me. But again, I was given this software for free by the company. Thank you very much. So I'm using the Portrait Studio Max version, which is at £134. Now, head over to the EVOTO page, and then you can get a trial version. It gives you 5 credits that allows you to edit 5 photos, and then you've got watermarks. Test the software out. You can also test out Portrait Pro, but again, that gives you full functionality, but at the end, it doesn't let you export the images. Anyway, so both trials are available for each software. Now, some people might be thinking, oh, well, I can get 5 credits and then join up again with another email and get 5 credits again. It doesn't work. I tried that for you when it first came out, and then because it recognizes things on your computer, it doesn't work. So basically, you would have to purchase it after your 5 credits. Now, this video might end up being quite long, or I might split it into 2 parts, but please bear with me. There's a lot of information to go through, and we'll see how we get on. Anyway, right, okay, so other than getting a free option, you can then go on to the professional version, which will give you full functionality, but there's the problem here, in my opinion, $83.99, and then it only gives you 1,200 credits. Now, what it means by credits is each picture you edit is exported, and then that's a credit gone. So $83.99, they've got this, it works out at $0.699 per picture, but then at the end of your credits, you've got to purchase more credits. That's the downfall of this software, is this. And if you look on their forum on Facebook, the Facebook group, etc., people always complain, we'd rather have standalone software, do as you please, and then if you want to upgrade or do something next year, purchase it again or stick with what you've got, but at least you have functionality all the time without it ever running out. That's just the bummer for this software, is the credit system. Okay, that's pricing aside, that's down to you to decide what you want. Right, at time of making this video, which is the 5th of March 2024, I'm using the latest software from each company. Now on EVOTO, we're on version 3.3.0-174, version 24.0.4. Latest version available from this company, latest version available from EVOTO. I'm running this software on a Mac Mini 16GB version, the M1. We've got the drop-down menus for each one. Similar sort of thing for each one. Both look great, nice design. You can view before and after photos, so as you edit your photo, you can see real time what you're doing to the picture. That function isn't available on EVOTO. You've just got your standard screen here. They could do that in an update, but at the moment it's only one screen viewable, and then you can click on this button down here to see before and after. Now, where Portrait Pro wins straight away is its ability to work offline. Wherever you take this software, if you're out in a field, you're working somewhere where there's no internet, load the software up, it's going to work perfectly. Whereas the EVOTO software will only work if you are connected to the internet. As soon as the internet's turned off or you're not connected, the software just doesn't work. That is a big bummer. And now I don't know if they can do something to fix that in the future, which I don't think they can, because a lot of the editing is running from their servers at their, obviously their offices or wherever. So it does need an internet connection to be able to use that software. That to me is such a shame because, well, it speaks for itself. What more can I say about that? Again, when I'm editing photos, obviously the AI function, this is what we're using it for, to help you along with your decisions on what you want to edit. EVOTO doesn't give you the option to see what it's done or where it's captured. Basically, we're relying on its own judgment to get the face correct. Whereas with Portrait Pro, it detects a face and then it gives you the option to just do those fine adjustments that you may need to do to get the points it's looking for perfect. Where, you know, just like here, it just missed getting the full eyebrow in. On this side, just a little bit more there. We can check the eyes to make sure, you know, it's done a good job. It's caught everything as it should do. We can make adjustments ourselves. On this software, we're just relying on whatever the software does in the background to detect a face and then make its own judgments, and then boom, we're on. Now, some wins for for EVOTO is the fact it's got some other features built in that may be useful, may not be. Now, when I've used it in some of my editing, some of the times it doesn't work well. But anyway, so some of the useful features it's got built in extra that Portrait Pro doesn't have is full body reshaping. We'll go over that later on in the video. We've also got the ability to decrease clothing. This is in beta at the moment, but it does a good job. It does tidy up clothing really well. So yeah, that's a good function to have built in. Is these AI color adjustments, give you images and, you know, different effects, etc. It's a little bit like that other software, Lumina. You know, little extras like this, they work well, and I do like some of them. But again, some of these things I probably will not use. But I buy this software for the makeovers it can achieve, and that's it basically. So yeah, there's some other things in here, pretty good features. Again, check them out yourself. Definite win for EVOTO. Okay, on to the next bit. Now, one of the next things I want to talk about is how does each software handle the file as you load it in. So here we have the original shot. Okay, that's in a folder on my computer. Now, if we put it against the Portrait Pro, there's just a little bit of difference to where it's handled the input into the software to the original. But on the EVOTO, I notice a little bit more of a red shift to the skin tones. Again, it can be adjusted. I'm just pointing out these facts to you. There's a little bit of a red tone that's been added to the skin. For some reason, I don't know, but you would expect the software to import the image as the original file is, and then enable you to do whatever you want to it after that. But again, just to point out, you can see it quite clearly there is a little bit more of a red tone. I hope it's showing up on this video for you on your whatever screen you're looking at, but you can see there's a little bit of a red, more of a red tone around the face than there is on the original image. I don't know why it does that, but anyway. And if you do look at the image from a little bit further away, let me just zoom that one in, you can see it more. That's a little bit more vibrant compared to that one. It's a little bit more muted, and there is a little bit of a red tone. Again, easily fixed, but that's just something to know. You might not get a true representation of your image as soon as you adjust, put the image into the software. EVOTO is its amazing ability to remove blemishes from skin straight off the bat. Now, obviously, we can do the same with Portrait Pro, but the AI function, probably because it's running live all the time, I don't know, but there's something it can do really well. Let me just explain to you. Okay, so we're going to just do go to skin retouching, And then we're going to go to the blemish removal. We've got some really noticeable spots around this edge of the face. I'm going to click on freckle and acne, bring the freckles down. We can see straight away. We'll just move that one back up. There we go. Before, after, before, after. It's done a really good job of removing those spots up here. The blemishes on the face, it's left some here, but the main ones it saw, and it doesn't seem to do anything else to the skin. I do really like that function. It does an amazing job. Now, obviously you can fix that in Photoshop, which is what I usually do, but I will just show you what Portrait Pro does. We'll go on the skin smoothing, spot removal. I'm going to put it on maximum sensitivity, and then if you just do that, it doesn't seem to do anything. But then if we go to remove pores, imperfections, as you can see, we'll do before and after. All it's done is sort of mute the skin tones and muted down the acne. It's done not too bad a job of these ones here, but again, it's just nowhere near as good as the EVOTO ability to remove spots. That's just something to know. Again, for me personally, not a big deal. I would fix all this in Photoshop anyway. But there you go. If you're not using Photoshop and you just want this software or one of these softwares to do the job for you, the definite winner is EVOTO for the spot removal. The main ability of this software is to be able to do that portrait makeover effect on your photos. Now, EVOTO has a limited color palette. Now, some of these, these pictures, these are the preset ones you can use here. For your lipstick, let's just start with the lipstick one. And then we've got the option to have like a glossy lipstick, satin look, matte, creamy, shimmer, blah, blah, blah. But these are the only colors they've got built into it, and then that's it. If there was a shade that wasn't in here, or there's a shade you've seen somewhere on the TV, or your client's in a personal color that she likes and she would like to see what her lips would look like, yes, well, that's something you can't do. It's just stuck to these colors, and then there you go. Whereas with the Portrait Pro software, you've got your conventional lipstick colors, or there's just an unlimited array of anything you can think of. The color will be there and added to your lips just for you to try. So there's a definite win on the makeup side of things. When we're just looking at the lipstick area, Portrait Pro comes out on top. Moving on to the presets built in for the makeovers. Now, I wouldn't advise anybody to use presets with this sort of software because, yeah, the results are just, in my opinion, both software, I would say EVOTO's got some more natural looking ones, but again, I'll go through them quickly. So we've got the Vivid, we've got the Light, Elegant, there we go. I've just gone through them quickly. Some of them, they're okay, but again, like I said, I would never use the presets for any of this software. Some of them, I mean, they just look silly, in my opinion. So I'm just going to skip over this really quickly. Definite tip for anybody, which I do see people use them on these, they're, oh, what do you think of this picture? And I think, what the hell? Everything's on max and it looks stupid. So yeah, just come on, guys. Don't be stupid when using the presets. Just do everything yourself and you will get a better result. So we'll turn everything back off. Again, I would say the winner for the presets is EVOTO. Again, it's not something I would use. I wouldn't recommend anyone use presets as your starting point and then, oh wow, I've done, upload a picture, everything's on at 100% max and it just looks stupid. Steer clear from the presets. That's all I will say. Like I said, these videos will be quite long, so I'll probably have to make them in 2 or 3 parts. So, stick with me. We'll finish off on this section for today with the makeup, as in eye makeup section for each software and the benefits of each. Right, okay, so in EVOTO's favor, we've got some nice presets here that we can do. Give the eyes a nice smoky look, etc., etc. And then we've got a slider here that we can adjust the amount of the cat's eyes. The amount of the effect that you're going to use on it. Now, that's the eyeshadow section for EVOTO. Okay, now again, it doesn't give you the option to change the colours, which is a shame. Now, they might add this feature in the future, but again, if you're a makeup artist or your model or whoever, your client is wanting to see different colours, then, well, on the Portrait Pro, clear winner once again, we've got a whole palette of colours we can use. Sorry, in here. So again, we click on it. We can turn it to wherever we want and then use that colour as an eyeshadow. Click OK, and then as you can see, it will use any colour we want. We can use for eyeshadows and adjust the the opacity for the outer, inner, etc. Then we've got lower eyeshadow as well, and we've also got eyeliner, which again is this area on an eye. We can add eyeliner as well. Different styles. Again, try these features yourself. I'm just going over the benefits of one against the benefits of the other. In EVOTO's favor, we've got some nice presets, but there's no ability to change the the shadow colors. The eyeshadow colors do change. There's different styles, different colors, etc. The ability to do that is limited in EVOTO. Again, they'll probably bring out some features in the future where you can change the colors. At the moment, it's very limited to just these colors here, which, some of them, they do look good. I do like them. But if you want to change, the color of it, you can't do that, which is a shame. Anyway, I'm going to leave this first video here. Don't forget, like, subscribe. I'm going to be adding more videos tomorrow. I think hopefully tomorrow or the day after. Just bear with me. Other things going on as well. So, but yeah, at the moment, I'm giving the features so far to Portrait Pro for added features. So there's my winner so far. Talking about the pricing, etc. It's a clear winner. But anyway, we'll carry on with the videos in the next one. This is just part one. Don't forget, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. We'll do a quick, at the end of this video now, I'm just going to do a quick edit of each photo with each piece of software. Leave the image there for you to choose which one you like the best. Leave a comment in the comment section, which one you think looks the best out of each one. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.